Yep. No. No, I am. Welcome to 230 Dudes. I'm Charles.
And I'm Antonio.
And today we're going to talk about, well, salt.
Salt. like salt.
Yeah, like with tequila.
I was going to say on your, food.
Oh. Well, that too, I guess.
Yeah,
but,
that works.
Actually, yesterday I was at Ralph's, the grocery store here, local grocery store, and the guy in front of me was buying 88 limes and nothing else, just 88 limes.
What'd you think he was making? I
don't know. A lot of tequila shots was my thought. They even called a second cashier over to help count because the line was really long, and they wanted to the guy said 88 when he got up there, and they he
had
opened
some
every bag.
drinking game going on that he planned for that night.
He looked super annoyed. Like he was just like, "Are you really counting all these limes?"
Just ring me up for 100.
Yeah. So anyway, we're not talking about tequila though. Unfortunately, we should sometime.
Maybe.
But today we're talking about salt because tonight's podcast is all about floating.
And not the BYU Mormon floating, but...
No, not that.
Floating as in the float therapy deprivation chamber.
Right, where you get into a sensory deprivation chamber and float in salt water for like an hour.
Yeah.
And kind of just relax.
Relax, meditate, fall asleep.
Yeah.
Maybe get out to go pee.
Yeah, if you have to.
If you have to.
And so we did that, and we're going to tell you all about it on tonight's podcast. But because we were floating in salt water, we thought we'd talk for a few minutes about salt because it's not just for food anymore.
No, salt has so many different uses.
It does, like an unbelievable amount of different uses.
I was surprised. I brought up the idea, like, hey, maybe we should do something on all the uses of salt, not knowing at all.
Yeah.
Like, I thought maybe might be like 10 weird uses for salt.
No, there's like 100.
Charles sent me 2 links that just had lists of salt uses.
Yeah.
So we've got our 2 favorite.
Our 2 favorite salt uses, things that maybe just like fun tricks you can do at home with salt.
You want to go first?
Sure.
All right.
Okay, so we both like to drink red wine.
Yes.
Yeah, we got our red wine right here. Now, let's say you had white carpets, which I don't think you would ever have.
Ever.
But let's say you did.
Okay.
And I spilled, which I am prone to do, my red wine on your white carpet.
I'd be a little pissed off.
Yeah. Salt can help save the day. Now, it's not the only solution. The first thing you want to do, and this is weird, but you also want to pour a little bit of white wine on it to help dilute it.
Oh.
And also,
what if I don't have any white wine?
Well, you can go get some.
Hey, keep the party going.
But yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, there's an additional benefit here that you get another open bottle of wine. But yeah, so pour a little white wine on to dilute it. Then you still want to do your regular sponge and water, right?
Okay.
But after you've done that, then sprinkle salt on it. Wait about 10 or 15 minutes and vacuum up the whole area, and it should take almost all, if not all, of the stain out of your carpet.
I wonder if that's the base element in OxyClean.
Like carpet cleaner and stuff?
Yeah, like
it's
just
just salt water.
Infomercials,
Yeah.
it's just
It's
a bunch
salt.
of granulated salt.
I think it's salt water.
Yeah.
What do you got?
All right, so I chose this one because you're a coffee master. If you didn't know, Charles is now a coffee master.
I am a coffee master.
Like legitimate, certified.
That's right.
So I read that, if you overcook coffee, which I didn't know you could do, but, let's say you have it on the pot and you forget that it's going and it's cooking for about an hour. The way to revive it is to take a pinch of salt, drop it in there, and it'll bring it back to its fresh state, ready to be drank.
I did not know that.
You should take that to your coffee master
I'm going
class,
to.
Right?
I'm going to spread the knowledge.
Hey, anytime we've got old coffee, you guys, don't throw that out. Just throw some salt in there.
Yeah, and also, if you spill red wine...
All right, what's your second one?
It can help deodorize your shoes.
I know a few people who need that.
Yeah.
My feet are fine, but I know a few.
Yeah, so it recommended more for canvas shoes or sneakers. So I think you don't want to do it in your dress shoes, maybe the leather or something.
Oh, yeah.
But for canvas shoes or sneakers, you just sprinkle a really small amount of salt in there from time to time, and it should help eliminate some of your stanky feet odor.
Yeah. And if you do have stanky feet odor, you should try it.
Yeah.
It's kind of gross to be at someone else's house and have your shoes off and have your feet stanking up the whole house.
Seriously, I think just as like a general public service announcement, if you have stanky feet, don't take your shoes off at someone else's house.
Yeah. I used to have a friend in middle school who would ask to borrow shoes, like, oh, your shoes are tight, can I wear them to school one day? But he wouldn't tell you that his feet stunk. And then you'd find out when you got them back. And they were so bad that 2 pair of Jordans, I was just like, just keep them. Just keep them. Just keep them.
I would think after the first pair of Jordans, you would have learned.
Well, I let him borrow both of them at the same time because he had like 2 different outfits he wanted to rock back to back, and I was like, yeah, go ahead. Got him back. He's like, nah, my Jordans are done.
That's it.
They're done.
Damn.
All right, my last one. If you like to cook breakfast, which I don't like to eat breakfast, but I love to cook breakfast, and I just actually started cooking fried eggs or sunny side up. You know where the yolk is all over the place. It used to gross me out, but now I can get it on some sandwiches. I kind of like it, yeah. If you drop an egg on the floor, it can make a pretty big mess, and it's pretty hard to clean up. I mean, not crazy hard, but it's difficult. Now, here's an easy way to get that egg off the floor. Sprinkle salt. It will draw the yolk and the egg white all together and kind of solidify it so you can take a single paper towel, wipe it all up.
Like coagulates the whole thing? Wow. That's a good one.
Right?
You know what's interesting about that is that I do not like to cook breakfast, but I love to eat it.
Well,
we should...
I don't know.
I'm going to be over here Saturday morning. All right, so that's it. So we recently learned that a lot of people, a lot of you, watch these videos and don't listen to our podcasts.
Or you think that the videos are our podcasts.
Right. And vice versa. We also have people that listen to our podcasts and don't watch these videos. But we want to spread the love, spread the knowledge, spread the wealth. So we have a podcast that is all about floating tonight at 8 p.m. It'll be on iTunes, on Stitcher, on Spreaker. Those are all apps you can get on your phone.
Don't forget, we also have it on SoundCloud now.
Right.
Another app or website desktop.
Yes, and you can do it from our website as well, which is very simply 230dudes.com. We good?
We're good.
Thanks for watching.